But let's make a start. You can see me okay? Okay, so I'm going to start off and we're going to take 2 deep breaths in and out. Just get some fresh oxygen into those muscles. Okay, then I want us to now, arms over your head, and we're going to do a standing stretch. So come on your tiptoes if you can. If you're not comfortable, keep your feet flat on the floor. But I just want you to stretch up and feel that stretch all up the body. Deep breath in and out. Come back down. I'm going to start with the upper body. So I'm going to ask you first of all to put your hands behind your head, so just like this, just your fingertips lightly, not just touching, not putting pressure on the back of the head. And what we're going to do 5 times, if I just demonstrate, my feet are hip distance apart, my knees are soft, elbows are forward, bum cheeks are tucked in, tummy tucked in, your shoulders are comfortable, chest up, face forward, hands behind your back. And what we're going to do is 5 times, when we breathe in, bring our elbows in front of us, and then as we breathe out, bring them back. So I want you to feel your shoulder blades going in and out, because we're working on the posture on the upper back muscles. So if you join me, so make sure those knees are soft, hips are forward, chest up, face forward, arms up. Yeah, that's it. Ready? And let's go in. So in and out. Make sure your bum cheeks are tucked in. In and out. 3 more. Okay, just come back down. Just rotate those shoulders forward and rotate them back. Okay, a new one I want to bring in is, and it's a really good one to release the tension in your shoulders, loosen them up, as well as work on the back, is I want you to bring your arms in front and cross them over, so your hand is holding in between your elbow and your wrist, okay? And your shoulder level with your elbow. So you start here. The rest of your body is staying like the previous move, feet hip distance apart, knees soft. And when I say soft, if you're new to me, it means that they're not locked. Elbows forward, bum cheeks tucked in, belly tucked in. And what you're going to do is if I just demo, you're going to just move the elbows up towards the ceiling. Then you're going to reach up to the ceiling, looking up. Clench your hands so they're into the fists like this. And then you're going to bring the arms down so elbows come right back and the chest is up. Okay? Then we're going to stand to the side and reach up. Come back to the centre, to the other side, and reach up, come down, and we'll do that 2 more times. But I will explain it all because it is quite a lot to remember. So get yourself in position, and sorry, that's most probably a delivery man or something in my front door, but hopefully he'll leave the parcel. So bring those arms, the hands in between your elbow and your wrist. Now work those elbows towards the ceiling very slowly because we're loosening those shoulders. And then once we're there, stretch up. Okay, feel that stretch. Now clench those fists, that's it. Now bring those elbows right back so the chest is stretched and the shoulder blades are meeting. Step to one side. Now reach up on that side to the ceiling and look up and feel that stretch all down that body. Let's come back to the centre. Now step to the other side and reach up and feel that other side of the body really stretch. Then come back to the centre. We're going to do that 2 more times, okay? So let's do that again. Hands in between the elbow and the wrist. Make sure the knees are soft and your feet are hip distance apart. And let's make our way with those elbows towards the ceiling. Now stretch, clench those fists, that's it. Bring those elbows right back so shoulder blades meet and your chest is out. Step to one side, reach up on that side, look up towards the ceiling. Come back down to the center, step to the other side and reach up. Come down, back to the center, give everything a shake, and we're going to do that again. This is really good for working on the back, okay? Because I'm working now with you, because you're sitting at the computer too long, don't want that curve on the back, okay? So that's why I've introduced this exercise today. So let's do this one more time. So hands in between the opposite elbow and wrists. Knees are soft, just recheck the rest of your body. Bum cheeks tucked in, tummy tucked in, that's it. Chest up, and let's go. Let's work those elbows towards the ceiling. Once we're there, arms apart, stretch up, clench the fist, bring those elbows back so the chest is out. Step to one side, arm up towards the ceiling. Let's look up, feel that stretch down that side. Bring that arm down, come back to the center, step to the other side, reach up, that's it, feel that stretch, bring that elbow back down, come back to the center. Okay, let's just shake those shoulders, they should feel loose now, and rotate back. Okay, now let's have some self hugs after that, so bring those arms out to the side, shoulder length, that's it. And then keeping the knees still soft, hips forward. We're going to go forward and back 3 times. So feel the chest stretching, okay? And then after the 3rd time, we're going to give ourselves a hug, reaching our hands over to the back of our shoulders, stretching the back, our upper back muscles. So let's do that 3 more times together. So 1, 2, 3, hug. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, hug. 1 more time. 1, 2, 3, and hug. Okay, rotate those shoulders, just give them a shake. Okay, it's working still with the shoulders. Put your opposite hand on the opposite shoulder for both of them. And what we're going to do is we're going to do small circles one way. Now make sure your chest is up when you're doing this, okay, and you're facing forward. Now rotate, change direction and go circles the other way. Okay, let's do it one more time, go in, so we're going to go the opposite way. Stop and change direction for the final time. Okay, just give those arms a bit of a pat and a shake. They should feel a bit looser now and less tense after those exercises. But let's just stretch the shoulder as we have been working them. So right arm across, left arm just supporting. Just feel that stretch. Let's do the same the other way. Sticking with the upper back muscles stretching, bring both hands forward, connect the fingers, make sure the arms are not locked, there's a slight bend, they soften, chin to chest, deep breath in, and as you breathe out, bring the shoulders forward, only the shoulders forwards, feel those upper back muscles stretch. Now let's bring those hands to the base of your back. You can rest your hands on your glutes, okay, or they can be out to the side. Chest up, face forward, take a deep breath in and out. Okay, I want to go back a bit higher now onto the neck to relieve any tension that's in your neck. So hands on your hips, and what we're going to do very slowly, I want you to go in one direction, then come back to the center, and then the other side. Now do this very slowly. If you're turning and you're like, oh, I've got a bit of twinge, I cannot go no further, then don't go no further. Don't want you to, overstretch it. Just go as far as you can. But hopefully you can just go enough to face that side, okay? We're going to do 5 each side. And like I said, this is going to relieve any tension in the neck. So keep the knees soft, feet hip distance apart, hands on the shoulder, and let's go. So 1, focus on your breathing, keep it controlled. 3, 5, 6, keep it controlled and slow, just go with your breathing. 8, and 10. Okay, just roll back. Okay, now just your arms out. Bring your feet a bit closer together. We're going to be a bit of a penguin. So bring those arms out to the side, fingers pointing to the side of the walls. And then what we're going to do is just tilt our head to one side, just enough so we can just feel the stretch on that side of our neck. Come back to the centre and the other side. Come back to the centre. Now I want to stick with the neck and the shoulders. And what I want to do is I want you to get 2 fingers, just 2, and stick them on your chin right now, okay? Just there, just stick them on your chin, okay? And what you're going to do is 5 times, we're going to do this, but if I can just demo so you can watch, we're going to bring our neck in line with our spine, okay? So we part from the fingers and then we go back to the fingers, okay? So our normal. And what we're doing here is relieving tension in the neck and the shoulders. We'll do that 5 times together. And what you've got to picture is we want you to have that double chin. Now, I know generally we don't like double chins, but on this occasion, I want you to have the double chin. So from the front, I'll just demo. Go back and forward. Very slow with your breathing. So do that with me. We'll do that 5 times together. Make sure you breathe in and out. And one more. Okay, just roll the shoulders gently back. Okay, now we're going to do a standing up back extension just to ease any tension in the back. So we usually do this lying down with our legs and arms apart and we lift everything up and down. But I want you to keep the feet hip distance apart, knees soft, hips forwards as always, hands resting on your glutes, okay, so the elbows are back. You see mine aren't sticking out to the side, they're back. Chest up, and if you remember that neck exercise, if you can bring your head in, your neck in line with your spine. And what you're going to do is gently lean back, but still looking forward. So yes, you've got that double chin again, but that's what we want, because we want the neck and the spine to be aligned. So come with me now, we'll do this 5 times together. So just gently back, not all the way, and forward. Let's do it again. 3 more times. Make sure you're facing forward. I don't want you looking up to the ceiling. It's a very small movement. And that's it. Okay, I just want to work on the core now, just loosen up. So what we're going to do is just bring our arms out, you know, palms up towards the ceiling. It's up to you, or at the side, however you're comfortable. Bring the elbows close to your obliques, okay? And what we're going to do, keep the hips forward, and you're just going to move to one side. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Okay, so you can feel the twist in the middle. Okay, so join me. So elbows close to your obliques, hips stay forward, knees stay softened. Are we ready? Chest up, face forward. So just to the one side. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. We're going to do both sides 4 times. That's it. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. That's it. Focus on your breathing. Make sure those hips are forward. Knees are soft. Once you finish, come back, just give everything a shake, and let's make our way to the floor. Okay, so as you know, I like to warm you up with 3 forward bends when we move to the floor. So arms out, shoulder level, feet hip distance apart, knees soft. And what we're going to do 3 times, we're going to breathe in, bend down as far as our waist, and then as we breathe out, come up. Are you ready? Let's go. We're now going to go into downward dog, so the feet are still hip distance apart. We're going to walk our hands down our legs, soften those knees even more. Once the hands reach the floor, start walking, stopping halfway. Head in between our shoulders, and if your heels are up in the air like mine, you've got tight hamstrings. So let's just walk those hamstrings in the air. Don't force the heels down. You don't want to overstretch a muscle. Very painful. So let's just spend a few seconds here just stretching those hamstrings. Keep breathing in and out. Now walk into a plank. If you need to drop your knees at this moment, do. You're still planking. And then slowly come down on your belly. Lift, come up on your elbows, chest up. Face forward. Let's do 2 deep breaths in and out, stretching those abs. Let's come up on our hands and knees. Okay, tabletop. Just go side to side with your hips. Okay, I want to do the pigeon. So bend your right leg in front of your body, left leg straight. Don't worry if your leg is not straight. That's why we do this, to work on our stretching. The arms to stay straight, if this, and your chest up, because we're stretching your hip first. Take a deep breath in and out. Now come down on your elbows, and we're stretching that glute of that bent leg. Come up on the hands, that's it. Now let's swap legs, and now we're bending the left leg underneath the body, right leg as straight as can be. Stay up, chest up, face forward, deep breath in and out. Now come down on those elbows, take a deep breath in, feel that stretch in that glute and out. Okay, so now I want you to lay down, and we're going to do a full body stretch. So let's do, so lay down, stretch out your fingers, toes, and open your eyes wide. And then I want you to clench and squeeze your eyelids tight. Breathe in and slowly release those fingertips and toes and open your eyes. Let's do that 2 more times together. Okay, let's bring the left knee in for a hug, right leg 1 inch off the floor. Here we're stretching, going back to stretching the hips. Let's swap legs. Hug your right knee now. Make sure that left leg is 1 inch off the floor. Deep breath in and out. Now bring both knees in. Make sure there's a gap so your hips are open. And we're just going to rock side to side. Give those big back muscles a massage. Feet up towards the ceiling, so the soles of the feet are facing the ceiling. And then just circle your ankles. And here what we're doing is just getting the blood rushing back down our legs towards our brain. Circle the other way. Okay, bring those feet now down to the ground, close to your glutes, knees hip distance apart, and we're going to do a bridge, okay? So we're going to come up in the bridge, and then we're going to bring our knees in and out, and we're going to do that 10 times. So get yourself ready. You can have your hands down by the side or over your head, however advanced you are, or if you'd like a little bit of a challenge. Make sure those feet are close to your glutes. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, and then 10 times, just bring your knees in and out. Focus on your breathing each time you do it. I'm on 5. 8, 9, and 10, and come down. Okay, soles of your feet together, knees will go out, hands on your belly, close your eyes. We're doing the butterfly here, and this is to focus on your nervous system, just to calm it down and just to give you a chance just to reconnect and have a minute's peace to yourself. I'm going to count down from 3 when we start and count down from 5 when we're going to finish. So 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms out to the side, knees together, knees to the right, face to the left. Feel that stretch down your back. Slowly bring the knees over to the left, face over to the right. We'll do that 1 more time either side. So bring those knees over to the right, face to the left, and swap over. Go into a full body stretch. And then slowly we're going to make our way back up into tabletop position. Okay, knees hip distance apart, hands shoulder distance apart. But then I want you to bring the hands slightly forward. And what we're going to do is just go forward and back, not sitting on our heels and not going too forward so we land on the front. Okay, and give our back, shoulders and arms a good stretch. Okay, let's come back to the centre of tabletop. Make sure those knees are hip distance apart, hands shoulder distance, and let's do some cat-cows. So don't be scared to stretch that spine high. So chin to chest, arch that spine, and then as we breathe out, chin out, bum out, belly towards the floor. Let's do that 2 more times together. Okay, toes together, knees apart. Now we sit back on those heels, stretch those arms out, bring the head down towards the floor. Just stay here for a second. Now if you're comfortable, bring those hands round to your ankles. But if this is too much, then just soften your arms in front of your head. Okay, and from here, just take 3 deep breaths in and out. Slowly, slowly come up. Very, very slowly. Don't want you getting dizzy. And then step forward for the hip flexor stretch. Want to loosen those hips. So make sure your knee does not go over your toes on the front. Your back leg is at a slight angle. Both hands on the front knee on top of each other. Chest up, face forward. And just gently go forward and back. Very small movements forward and back. Just enough to feel that hip flexor is working. Now let's swap feet. Make sure the knee is not over the toes, hands on the knee, chest up, face forward, and just gently forward and back. Now come on your knees, and we're slowly going to make our way up, and we're going to go into the downward dog position. So into tabletop, come up on your toes, 3, 2, 1, push up on those toes, head in between your shoulders, walk those heels just for a few seconds. Let's give those hamstrings and calves a good stretch. Now walk those hands towards your feet very slowly. Keep those knees soft. Just stop here for a little bit. Now slowly, slowly come up. Very slowly. I don't want you getting dizzy or feeling sick. Okay, I'll just give you a second to get that balance. Come and face me. And then let's just circle those hips. And the other side. Let's just open the right hip and bring it back. The other side, open, bring it back. Right foot out, let's just circle that ankle and the other way. Put the foot down, left foot out, circle and the other way. Now we're going to go into salute, bring the arms up into a prayer over you, look up, take 2 deep breaths in and out and feel that midline stretch. Bring the arms down, just open the feet slightly, and we're going to finish off with our 2 deep breaths in and out. One more. And that is it. Well done. Thank you for today. Hopefully you feel stress and all the tension in the upper body has gone. Have a good rest.